back to the channel, my friends. I hope you're having an awesome day. For today's build, I got the urge to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to do something new. We've got this here, Eclipse-Eternal Darkness. This is a third-party kit. It's sort of like the Stargazer, the Gundam Stargazer. There's two versions. One of them is called Eternal Glory, and it's white and gold. This one is red and black. This one's called Eternal Darkness, and it's super cool, and I'm super excited to build this guy. It's actually got some accent pieces. You can see here how it's glowing on the box art, and you can choose between red or gold, so I think that's super awesome, and it's definitely going to be an awesome build. And I was sort of looking for something new, something a little bit different, so this is hopefully going to scratch that itch. I was looking for a nice project to get into, so hopefully this will be a nice one. Let's check it out. I'm glad this one comes with a stand because it's gonna definitely need it. But something that I really like about that shelf that we got is like as it goes down,
Get bigger.
yeah, it gets bigger, so there's like more space. Color this one too. I'm gonna do some red wires and some other stuff. But the silver doesn't really show up on this very good. here it is, you guys. After 12 and a half hours of building and about 5 hours of decals, that makes it 17 and a half total hours. He is complete. And honestly, guys, this build went super quick. Well, at least it felt like it went super quick to me. Obviously because we didn't do any panel lining on this one, but it's got great part separation on it, so it's really not needed. And of course we were a little weary to color this guy at first because we didn't know if the ABS was gonna play nice with our markers, but it did, thankfully. So we got a nice color job done on this guy. A nice color job. I was trying to show off some of the colors underneath, but I'll just throw a picture up. This guy is awesome though. I had a really fun time building this guy. I mean, the build itself was amazing. All the fitments were great. Obviously it's a third-party kit, so some of it was a little tight and you had to push in pretty hard, but that's pretty par for the course for a lot of third-party manufacturers, so nothing too bad. We didn't have to do any sanding, we didn't have to do any filing or anything. So, and I was posing this guy earlier and he just poses super well. I mean, he is super sturdy. I didn't have any pieces falling off or anything like that. Honestly, I mean, I just had an awesome time building this thing. As you can see, it is just beautiful. I mean, I really have no complaints about this guy. The backpack is huge. The effect is huge. The backpack is also cool. The backpack is a little bit heavy. That's the only part that you really have to be careful with when you're trying to pose this guy. But everything else is like super sturdy and nothing fell off or anything like that, which I really appreciate. But this was just an altogether like a really great build. I mean, I honestly, this might be my new favorite model. That's how good it was. And then also just the posing, like the way that I was doing it earlier. Obviously it's a lot easier to pose it without the backpack, but I was posing it and it was posing really good. And the backpack is super cool. You can separate this here, the ring, into two separate parts, and it all moves around. These arms move around, and I'll show you all that. But this guy is just amazing. I mean, we're definitely gonna give these looks a 10 out of 10. I mean, honestly, the red and the gold, it goes so well together. And you get two different sets of pieces. You can make it fully red or fully gold, but like I said, I did a little mixing and matching, you can see here, and it just came out so beautiful. So awesome. And I also did some white panel lining in some parts that you can see. That's also really cool. I just got the Gundam EX white and I am very satisfied with the results. And it also has these cool hollow decals. And speaking of decals, the decals on this kit are really nice and it gives you a ton of extra decals to work with. So after I got done putting on all the decals that it said, you have a ton left over. So, you know, we did some customizing with that and we added a couple of our own here and there. And man, it's just amazing. You can see there, it says Supreme Evolution, that's the company. And then I've also got Evolution right there. But yeah, man, I mean, the build was super fun. Like I said, I wasn't panel lining any of the parts, so it went together super quick, and it was really fun. This whole kit is undergated, so there's no nub marks. You just got to make sure that you cut the little extra flap whenever you do it. So just make sure you're double cutting it so everything goes together cleanly. And I would give this build a 9 out of 10. I mean, this thing is almost perfect. I mean, it just really, I mean, the arms can move forward like this. I mean, you can do everything with this kit, literally. Look at that forward motion right there. That is great. I wish the red eyes were a little bit brighter, but I mean, if you guys have like a fluorescent marker or something, you know, you can color that. Or if you want to, you can go with gold eyes. Like I said, everything is personal preference. I've seen people do full gold and full red, but I've never seen anyone have the idea that I did and put it together like this. I just think it's so unique. I am a big fan of this. And this was my first experience with a big, large third party like this. So I have a few in my backlog, so I'm definitely going to have to be building more of these. I was thinking about building a motor nuclear Zeon that I have. And also have the Blade King that I want to build, so you guys let me know. I would love to get a Sky Defender, but they're super expensive. Also, I'm starting to run out of shelf space, so I don't really have room for any more giant kits. I have to make these 3 behemoths. Oh, I'm sorry. These 4 behemoths right here already. So, also this one's pretty big, arguably 5. Anyways, let's just talk about this review. I gave the build a 9 out of 10. The looks got a 10 out of 10. So as far as weapons go, like I said, he's got this cool accessory part here. Huge backpack. It can count as part of the weapon / gimmicks. The backpack itself is very cool. I'll show you the articulation on that. He's got this cool gun. There's actually 2 versions you can use to make this one, or you can do a long barrel if you want to. I opted to go with the shorter barrel. But there's 2 options for that. The only thing that would maybe make this better is if he had a sword. That's the only thing. He doesn't have any melee weapons. So if he had some sort of sword or beam saber or whatever, that would be cool. But arguably, he's got this huge effect part. So, I mean, that's, I guess, why he doesn't need it. But honestly, it is really cool because there's a lot of things you can do with the ring. You can detach it, move the arms around, and get a lot of motion with that. So that's pretty awesome. I think we're going to give the weapons... We're going to give the weapons an 8 out of 10. Pretty good weapon loadout. Awesome effect part. Awesome backpack, weapon, arms, gimmick there. But could definitely be using a beam saber. That's the only reason we're not going higher. And I guess we're just gonna have to show you guys this guy's articulation. Alright, I'm just gonna show you guys without the backpack just to make it a little bit easier. So you get some pretty good range on this neck. He's got a wide range of up and down. I really like this, the way that the light catches the red and gold. Get a little bit of forward and back motion, you know, all the way around. These little things are separate from the arm, the shoulder pads. Give a little wiggle room. These things are detachable on the arm, as you can see. And of course, all these joints are double jointed. And you get some good rotation on this arm as well. And the torso you can do all the way around. I'm not really gonna do it, but you get a decent amount. of ab crunch, not like a super lot. But these go up and down, but they don't rotate. Of course, these are also up and down, but the front ones are movable from side to side, which is cool. So you get a lot of range of motion with that. Same thing with these legs. Double jointed, and the knee pad is movable, as you can see. You also get to pop the hatch on your feet if you want to. Show off that color job. And I love the combination of the yellow and the gold and the red in the feet. We did some coloring on the bottom there as well. Everything looks awesome, honestly. See if you can see the colors on there, the blue and the red that we did under the skirt. And of course you get all the regular ball joint motion on your foot. And you can get some pretty good high kicks with this guy as well. And he's super sturdy. Like I said before, the only thing you gotta watch out about is when you're rotating those arms, and this little front piece likes to come off sometimes. But I mean, if you put a little glue on it, I'm sure it'll stay. I'm not really too worried about it because it doesn't really come off that often. But let's go ahead and try a crouch. Wow, that is a very, very deep lunge that he's doing right here. That's very impressive. That's pretty good. All right, now here is the cool part. Here is the backpack gimmick. You have got two separate pieces to this backpack. As you can see, the one that goes on his back, you go forward, or you can pull it down like this to reveal the inner backpack. And the inner backpack is attached to these arms. The inner backpack is also extendable. We do a little bit of colored on there too. And these arms here, when you pull it up like this, these arms are fully movable. Sorry, I rotated that the wrong way. They are fully movable, so you want to get these out the way. I usually just keep this down because this is very prone to falling out, as you can tell. But these fully rotate, these arms, they fully move and everything. These fully rotate, they fully move around. They also rotate on this axis as well. But you gotta be careful with the weight of the claws, as you can see. But they are definitely very cool. If you're careful, you can get them around the mobile suit like this. So this is pretty cool, and this whole piece rotates as well. So you can use this any way you want to. You can pull it all the way around if you wanted to. But this thing is very cool. I absolutely love it. Definitely love it. So I'm thinking we're gonna give this articulation. We're gonna go with an 8 out of 10. The suit is very good. The suit by itself would almost be a 10, but the only thing about it is the backpack is definitely finicky and it's very heavy. But you know, it's very cool once you actually, you know what you're doing. And to be fair, I'm actually kind of messing it up only because I'm trying to do the camera at the same time, and usually it's not that hard to do. But it's very cool. It gives you a lot of options to pose it and to come up with cool ways to pose the arms. But sometimes you're like, I just want to go back to the circle. And sometimes it'll look off depending on where and how you have it. But overall, I would definitely highly, highly recommend this kit to anybody. Either this one or the Eternal Glory version if you like that one better. It doesn't have the big red effect parts, but it does have some cool clear spikes to go with it. It also doesn't come with the choice of red and gold for the accents. It only has the gold accents. That one is a white and gold variant, but whichever one you like better, honestly, I would highly recommend this thing. And really, I mean, if you get tired of posing the backpack, I mean, you still got a way awesome mobile suit on your hands. Seriously. And like I said, this guy is amazingly stable, and you're not gonna have a bunch of pieces flying off and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I hope you have an awesome day. We'll catch you all on the next one.